Show from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Logan Webb. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that misses. And the count now 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
That one finds the zone. And the count is 3-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
The changeup missing. 1-0. Raleigh went deep twice in his last game. Ohtani stands at second with no outs. That's down and in. Man at second.
That's a ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner, take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That's to third. On to second. They get 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. And Judge spoils that one. Judge went deep in his most recent game. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ball, that's down.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one way outside. Full count now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they work around to lead off double. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Bobby Abreu.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Yamamoto, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's at third with one away. That's a triple.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Chapman with some nice production in his last game, 4 runs batted in. And delivers outside.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner on at first with one gone. Bobby Abreu, the next Giant to hit. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And ball one to the right fielder.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. The pitch. that one down the line, and it goes just foul. One out and a runner at second. Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed inside. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's two down. Willie Adames stands in. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that skips into dirt. Chapman stands at second with two gone. Slapped foul. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Jason Giambi. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ripped on the ground to second, and they get Giambi for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez, multi-time All-Star, batting sixth in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the plate for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off. De La Cruz with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. 2 outs, base is empty.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, Patrick Bailey.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. This one in the air. De La Cruz makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. We play 2 full. It's the Giants 1 and the Dodgers. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Webb back to work. Left field, way back there. That one's deep. And it is gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Seiya Suzuki steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped left field. Ramos going back on this one. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing, called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Slice to right, and foul ball.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Just off the outside edge.
Ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. All tied. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Babe Ruth.
And that one sliced foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And now the count is even. And that one missing low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And Judge spoils that one.
early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason.
And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball there. And now 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a 1-2. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And up next for the Giants, Bobby Abreu. Fly to left his first time. Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Willie Adames, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls and a strike.
In the air, right side. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ramos up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario.
That one is absolutely belted into the dive, and he got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, just a great effort out there to track that one down and bring it in on the dive. Awesome effort to get at least 1 out. Yeah, a run comes across to score as he tagged from third, but it could have easily been a lot worse if that ball drops.
Next is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Abreu at second with 2 down. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Swings through that.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yeah, a big swing and a miss. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That one missed.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side. Fitzgerald. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ellie De La Cruz. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch just misses.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The shortstop takes the ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ellie falls victim to the K. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game.
Edman.
On the ground, right side, on the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now, here is Seiya Suzuki. tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Webb checks the runner. Edman back in on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting,
That's
Boo.
ball. That's
And that's
inside.
off the inside edge. And 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's
One
sink
ball,
has
two
so
strikes.
much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 outs. That one almost got him. The 2-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Back here in San Francisco. And now the switch hitting catcher, Bailey, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
And here is Sam Huff.
That's a ball.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Bailey gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. There's a strike.
0-1.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Fires to second for 1. Over to Giambi for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Shohei Ohtani. Webb back to work. And misses inside. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Yohan Duran. Miller getting cranked up as well.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
And next for LA, Cal Raleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Ruth at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. That one the other way. Giambi. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Abreu. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Over to Giambi. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Giants go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yohan Duran. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Outside. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missing there, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jason Giambi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Judge waits. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Giambi struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 3, got him swinging. One gone here.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one inside it and hit him.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
De La Cruz goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach.
The left-hander on now, Eric Miller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. Out there to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Judge scores. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early, still barreled it. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
Up and in, now 1-2.
1-2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one inside, look out. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Edmonds slings to first, and they get Adames for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Not close with that one. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he chases a high fastball there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next will be the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
No, that's hot.
And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge makes the grab on the run. Back here in San Francisco. We go to the 8th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Walker. Maeda also throwing. That one inside. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch is outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Miller out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Kenta Maeda.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Hard hit to right center. Could be extra bases. Shohei to the plate and scores. They lead it in the 8th. The throw to second is offline.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jason Giambi steps to the intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Ramirez swings through it for strike one.
No ball.
That split
One
is a
strike.
pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Drag two.
Squirts away a little bit. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away. And two in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And the 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Raleigh Fingers gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First offering, and it just misses. That clips a corner.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No outs, runner at first. And now here is Sam Huff.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And that drops in for a strike.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
1-1.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a count 1-2. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. And he takes a strike. Pitch misses, And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Bailey on second. Lee over at first with one away. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Eric Gagne.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. So they're all loaded up. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 is the count.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Upstairs.
2-2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. Slap the other way, foul. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Giants leave them loaded. They're down 3-2. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ellie De La Cruz. Maeda back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Tapped up the first base side, takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Now batting, right fielder, Suzuki.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. Over to Giambi. And the Giants down to their final out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Harmon Killebrew trying to get something going for him with 2 away. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Two outs, runner on first. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And the first offering is not close.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2-0 the count. Here comes. Hammered on the line, base hit. Around second is Killebrew. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now looking for some 2-out magic. Most likely going to need a hit to even this thing up. As a runner on third, can have a good secondary lead. Anticipate the ball in the dirt. Be ready to score however you can.
Next to hit, Sam Huff. Clips the corner, going wide.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one player to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations they just weren't able to do it in this one.
A 3-2 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.